Yeah, so I've got like two things for you, specifically on trading gold. One of them is understanding the strategic time positioning of gold, and then the possible breakout that we're going to have this week. And once you get these things, yeah, I think you can be able to be profitable, especially this coming week. You know, the good thing with the trading is that you can measure the output and the success within a day, within a week. And then when you consistently begin to do that, that is when you actually make profit. So let me just show you this. So the first concept I want to share with you is strategic time positioning. Now, what do I mean by strategic time positioning? This is a concept whereby you understand your placement within time. So your strategic time positioning as a human being could be the fact that you're living in the year 2025 in the month of August, and then the third week of the month of August at midday as the hour, and then on the 30th minute. That is how strategically your time positioning is broken down. So if you also translate this concept into trading, you realize that the markets exist also within a time, and that time can be categorized into years, months, weeks, days, and all of that, which other people call multi-time frame analysis. So the most important part here is understanding that these times are not independent of each other, they are intertwined. And then now, each time you trade, you have in mind the strategic time positioning of each pair. You are going to know whether what the big picture of that pair is, whether it's a long-term buy or a long-term sell. So that is the concept I wanted to show you. Now, coming on to gold. So if you come to our YouTube front trades, you realize we traded gold. Last week, I broke down the gold chart like 5 days ago. You just need to go and watch that video. And then from there, we had trades. Yes, we had trades within the week for gold. And I just want to show you those trades that we took within the week. Just show you this. So this was the analysis. This is what I had expected. Uh, if gold breaks below this, we're going to look for sales, but gold could not break this demand area, which I've explained in the video, and that made us to look for buying opportunities. But before we could enter the buys, we had a market shift. So this is the 4 hourly time frame. So if you can see clearly here, we had a shift, market failed to break the highs and gave us a resistance, and we had the temporary sell here, which I sent into the group when it was like that. And then this is it when it played out. Okay. And we made like over 150 pips or so within a session. And I was like, we have to get out because we are trading against the trend. But let me just show you this. This is exactly, so this is the time in which I sent the trade. You can see 6th of August. And then within that same day, we actually achieved our target, 150 pips. This is it. And then now we now got our real, we're able to get the buys. Remember, we were buyers. We wanted to buy gold. And that was the analysis I explained here. And then we definitely got what we wanted, and gold has been ranging since. The movement has not been as much as we expected. So this takes us to this week. How are we going to prepare for this week? So this was a tweet on August. So this was like last week. I tweeted this. I was like, gold has to get out of the range today. That was on Friday. That's when I X'd this, whatever you want to call it. So like gold has to get out of the range today. If not, then Monday is going to be a must. The reason for that is that there has not been much volumes for the last 4 days. So we've had fewer volumes. And there's a concept I explained about the market rhythm that you need to really get familiar with. In the market rhythm, I explained you understanding market rhythms. So you can just need to come to our YouTube and you will find the video here. It is on the NFP, why you may not trade NFP, and the market rhythm. I explained it very well. It will help you. So for the last 4 days or 5 days now, after Friday, the market gold has been ranging within, and the range you can actually see it perfectly if I come to the 1 hour. So this is the 1 hourly chart. You can see how gold has been ranging here. Of course, we've got some sells and some buys here. So we're going on to the second week, and I already did the breakdown of this. So this is our potential resistance area, which was formed of this price difference. And this is the all-time highs for gold. And the way things look now, if gold breaks out of this range it is in, we are going to go to our all-time high. So my analysis and prediction is that gold could actually hit an all-time high, which will be 3,500. That is what I'm expecting this week, especially if this range is broken, the market breaks out. So let me just study how price is potentially going to break out of this range. So I'm going to come to the daily. So on the daily, this is how it looks like. Okay. Now, what do you see on the daily here? We have another area of demand that has been formed on the daily. This. So as long as the market doesn't break below this demand area here that I've marked, this one here, we could have the possibility of the market actually breaking to the upside and continue to go up. So let me now come to the 4-hourly. So what do we have on the 4-hourly? This is the scenario. This is the demand, and market has broken above this, comes back inside. So this is the range now. So price is actually ranging between this support after the break and then these other highs here. So on Monday, I'm really going to expect the market to begin to start breaking out of this range here. So this is the move I would want to see. Price breaks of this range and then possibly retest to continue to all-time highs, or else price returns and reverses here. So then the worst scenario which can actually happen is that if price breaks below this support, okay, this range. So if we break below this into this, then we can have that to the downside. Remember, we have highs that have not been retested here. So we could come there, but that is a hard scenario. What could really happen is that we could have that break to the upside. But all you have to do is to be patient. Remember, I explained to you what patience is. Exercise patience at the highest level. We wait for better confirmations, and the market will. You just need to understand if you can be patient enough, the market will present you the best opportunity, and then you will be able to trade it. The issue is that by the time the market gives you the best opportunity, the account is already gone. People would have already blown their account. So let's see how gold is going to play out. I'm still bullish and I'm expecting gold to go to an all-time highs. If not this week, eventually gold will go to an all-time highs. So let's see how this week plays out. If you find value, you can subscribe to our YouTube, Throne Trade, and then you can trade with us in the Telegram group. And the trades are free. Nobody is charging you, and they are quality trades. I send like 2 to 3 trades per week, specifically on gold, and guys are killing it. And there are no charges. I don't need that. So let's see how gold plays out this week.